For people who are listening to this and they go, this is cool, but there's a part of them that feels like too far gone in a way. What would your response be to a person who's listening to this and feels that's wonderful? I think it's encouraging. This guy has a lot of wisdom, but I don't know that I'm savable. What would your response be to that person?
My response would be a question. What makes you think you're unsavable? Because if you have a concern about your status, that can be a healthy thing. It can be unhealthy in terms of what you do with it. But if all of the information that we've just discussed about the person and work of Christ, everything that we've discussed about God's grace, and all of this obviously is tethered to the scriptures. If God says this about you because of your faith in Christ, then what is it that makes you think you are unsavable? And there are biblical examples. What about the Apostle Paul, who persecuted the church? Evangelicals as a whole have a tendency to be self-reflective and subjective. So we sometimes are so subjective that we are looking within. And the whole point of the gospel is to look outside of yourself, to the finished work of Christ. And so our only confidence, if you only look within, you'll find every reason to be condemned. But if you look outside of yourself to the finished work of Christ, then they're your only hope and confidence. This is why I would come to communion during my worst rebellious years, because I needed to hear, this is my body that's broken for you. And I needed to hear, this is my blood, which was shed for you. Now, if I can have something outside of that, then I'm going to be looking to the wrong thing. My only hope and my only confidence is that when Jesus says it is finished on Calvary, the Father tears the veil and he says it's finished too. So now I am equipped to put to death not just the sin that flows from me, but the doubt that would cause me to look away from the finished work of Christ. Because the only other thing is, if you are wondering if you're savable, then you're saying that your sin is greater than God's grace. So our only hope and our only confidence, as the writer of Hebrews says, is to look unto Jesus, who is the author and finisher of our faith.